Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? A gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Tuesday, March 10th, and it's 3:19 in the a.m. And I want to talk to you about another fight. Now, I just mentioned Egypt Chris and her debut boxing match or whatever that fiasco was, and the people that watched it. Now I'm going to talk about a schoolyard fight. And I know I've had many of those. And I know I had many of the lecture. If you run from those people, I'm going to spank you. I'm going to put it like that and be polite. I'm going to spank you. Now get back out there and handle your business. Because I was taught, if you give in to a bully, they're going to continue to bully you. So win, lose, or draw, you handled your business. And that was the whole point of sending me back outside. And Lord knows, you've heard me say, I'm surgical with the truth. I am known as the family regulator, so I can be surgical with my hands. Put it like that. That's not saying I never lost a fight, because I have. I've had my tail whipped many a time. But people knew they couldn't push me. You know, it's like, is it worth, what it's going to cause messing with me? And there's one instance where we were playing pole-to-pole football. And there was something that I didn't like that went down. I have a definitive sense of fair play. I need to put that out there. But something went on that I did not like, and I snapped. And as my sister likes to point out, I don't let things slide. You can't play in my face. I'm confrontational. So, as I was handling business, notice the phrase, with one of the fellas, because I was fighting a boy, his brother decided he was going to jump in and defend him. I beat both of them up. And in one point, I know I used the little brother to pin the oldest one, and I pound both of them. So yeah, that's how I got down as a kid. Don't play with me, and don't play in my face. And I can say I'm still pretty much that person as an adult, especially when it comes to my sister. You mess over my sister, just know I'm coming. So that being said, I can understand the rationale behind, kid stuff. But this wasn't kid stuff. The very first day I saw it, the video of the little girl talking about, now, mind you, the little girl's 12. Her language, I want to say, was an assertion of independence, because it was foul. So somebody filmed her saying, I don't know why y'all getting off the bus. And it was something to that effect. Because if the girl puts her hands on me, I'm whooping her. And she didn't say girl. And I didn't finish that other sentence. So you get a gist of the level of anger and frustration. It's because the bus driver allowed several people to get off the bus. And I think it was 3 girls that jumped on this 12-year-old and put her in the hospital on life support. She passed away yesterday. Jada, my heart goes out to your family. I'm so sorry that schoolyard madness led to this madness. My people, we have to do better. We have to instill in our kids. I want to say you have a right to defend yourself. You do. So I'm not going to back off that point. But we also have to know that life is sacred. And these aren't the days where you can have a dust up and go back playing. We no longer have that luxury or that childlike innocence where, 10 minutes and you're back to playing together. And for the girls who jumped on this girl, you need to be held accountable. I'm sorry, you need to be held accountable. There's consequences for behavior. And all this snitches get stitches and all this madness, that speaks of a warped moral compass. It's none of my business. That speaks of a warped moral compass. Somebody's child didn't go home because of, I want to say undeveloped thinking and undeveloped thought processes and base brain activity. See, I know at this ripe old age, I said, I'll still come after you if you come after mine. I said that, and I mean that. But I know there's a level of accountability that goes with any kind of, I want to say self-defense, but in this instance, it wasn't self-defense. In this instance, again, it was undeveloped thinking. It was, I want to say, a detachment from what I like to call the if and then clauses of life. If I do this, then this will happen. Folks, I don't mean to lecture. And it's not my job to do that. I just need to say we need to do better. Especially in this day and time. We need to stand together unified. And we need to, again, teach our kids the importance and the sanctity of life.